At the beginning of the series, we were shown a very big national park of America. There was also a city here. The national park was very big and had a lot of mountains and forests inside it. Point two trekkers are climbing up a hill. They had tied themselves very strongly because if they did not do so, they could fall from a great height and get killed. One of them looked up where a girl was falling down and fell on their rope. Now both the trekkers were about to fall down, but due to their strong rope, all three of them got stuck there in the middle. Both the boys were saved, but the girl was dead. On the other side, we see an officer named Kyle in the forest who was sitting and talking with his son. Then he got a call, and he was asked to come to the crime scene at the place of the accident. Then Kyle says goodbye to his son and comes to the crime scene sitting on his horse, where the officers were preparing to bring the dead girl's body up. There is also a new officer here, whose name is Naya. Kyle checks around where he finds blood, and now he starts questioning the two trackers. The trackers said that they did not hear or see anyone other than the girl. Now Kyle ties himself to a rope and comes down. He takes a photo of the girl's dead body and starts looking at it carefully. Meanwhile, he accidentally drops the girl's bracelet, and then he comes up with the girl's dead body. There were many injury marks on her body, which means that the girl ran from a long distance and came here, and some animal must have attacked her in between. Then Kyle sees a blood-filled handprint on a stone. That means she must have bled a lot, after which everyone comes back and reports to Captain Paul about this. The dead body is also shown. In the post-mortem, it was also revealed that there were marks of animal bites on the girl's body. There was also a gold tattoo on her hand, and now Paul and Kyle talk about this case. It is revealed that both are old friends. Now no animal's claws or footprints were found anywhere nearby. This made Kale suspicious that a human could also be involved in this case. The next day, Kale and Paul came to the police station. Then the mayor says that solve this case as soon as possible because 5 years ago a rich man disappeared in the forest and both of them could not solve his case, and today again a life has been lost. Solve it quickly or else people will start fearing to come here to our national park. If this happens, our business will decrease to a great extent. The mayor told Kale to talk to the rich man's lawyer, but he hated the rich man's case. At night, Kale came down from the hill and found the bracelet. Then at midnight, he called his ex-wife and said that I will see the starry night after 2 days with my son. Hearing this, his wife Danny understood that he was sleeping. She asked Kale to sleep and disconnected the phone. Now this thing did not matter to Danny's second husband. The next day, Naya came to Kyle's house because she was going to work with Kyle on this girl's case. But they had not yet found out the girl's name. Now both of them set out on horses to find out about that girl and came to the forest. They reached the place below the mountain from where the girl had gone up and started investigating there. They found a hut which was empty. Both of them went inside where there were blood marks. That means the girl had come and hidden here after getting injured and had bandaged the injury on her leg. Apart from this, there were many other marks there. Then Kyle made a photo of those marks, and now they had to find out whether that girl was from their city or had come from outside. Then both of them moved forward, and with his sharp eyes, Kyle also found a bullet which was fired at this girl. Kyle talked to the doctor and confirmed that the girl was really shot in the leg. That means she was running away from someone. Then both of them came back, where Danny was also there. Naya went to the police station and Danny asks about the call at night. Then Kyle says that I just remembered you. Kyle says that I am very serious about the case of the dead girl and want to solve it. Kyle came to know that someone had killed that girl intentionally. Danny tells him that you have to take care of yourself. Kyle asked, "Are you happy?" To this she replies no. Naya was playing with her son at home. It is revealed that both of them live alone in the same city. Danny calls Paul and says take care of Cal. He had disturbed himself and me by calling at night. Pole asks Danny to come to his anniversary party, which was on the weekend. Kyle was thinking about the marks. Then the next day, he met a local man who is Kyle's old friend and takes care of the forest. Here Kyle tells him about the dead girl. At night, Naya was searching for photos inside the camp of the dead girl, where her husband was sending threatening messages that I am coming to take my son, which frightened her. Kyle was sitting outside the house with his son at night and watching the stars, and then it was known that his son had died 6 years ago, but Kyle used to think about him even today and remember him and talk to him. Here Kyle and their Denny were getting sad after seeing the stars. Then her husband consoles her. After this, we see the scene of the past, where the dead girl was seen cleaning herself in the forest, and she was completely fine. Then she went forward with her bag, where some drug pills fell from her bag, and then she hid her bag at a place. Meanwhile, someone fired a bullet which hit his leg, due to which he started writhing in pain. Kale again went to the forest to search, where he found the drugs pills on which something like a tattoo was made, and then Kale understood that it belonged to the same girl. On the other side, a cellar boy was selling goods to people. Then Kale came and started looking at his car. The seller came to him, and Kale took out the drugs from his car. He started asking the seller about this. Then the seller says that this is my friend's. Kale also showed him the drugs pills and said that this is also not yours, and now I will put you in jail. The seller got very scared. Kale asked him to tell who is selling the pills. Then the seller says that I do not know anything about this. Kale showed him the photo of the dying girl. Then the seller says that I do not know anything about this either. Kale showed him the gold tattoo. Then the seller says that I will find out about this. On which Kale agreed to him and went from there. Now Kyle came to a hotel and met a waitress who was his friend. After some time, Pole also came here. Both of them sat in this hotel and started talking about the dying girl. Both were very upset because of the mayor. Now Pole says that you should not call Danny at night, and you should also leave that house now. Then Kyle says that I will take care of my wife. You stay away from this matter. Now the coward called Danny and said that you do not need to complain about me to Pole, in which I will never call you after today. He got angry. The rich man's lawyer came to talk to Kyle because the officer handling his case was Kyle. She asks him many questions, to which he also gives correct answers. But when the lawyer said that when you were solving this case, your mental condition was not good because you had lost your son, then he got angry on hearing this, and ignoring him comes inside the house. Yes, he became sad remembering his son, and thinks that I was the one who took his dead body out of the river. After some time, Naya came home. She told that from the autopsy, they came to know that the girl was not intoxicated, and what should be done next. Then Kale says that we should talk to some people. Then, after a journey of 4 hours, both of them reach the place in the forest where hippies live. That is, homeless people who are addicted to drugs. Both of them moved forward and started talking to the head of hippies. Kyle asked his group about the drug dealer. Then the head of hippies said that he might have gone to the forest to get some school. Naya started asking everyone about the dead girl along with the head of hippies and showed her photo. So there she understood that a girl knows her, and Naya started questioning her, but the rest of the people came and stopped her. Then Kale left with Naya. Because they could be in danger from those people. Also, Kyle understood that those people know about the dead girl, and especially the head of hippies knows, and now they have to find the drug dealer as well because they can get some information from him. Then we see a hunter, Dex, who is Kyle's friend, and Kyle has come to meet him. Kyle did not like Dex's stay in the forest at all. He told about the dead girl. Then Dex says that yes, I had heard about her, but I really do not know anything about that girl. Kyle asks, did you see the drug dealer? Then Dex refuses. Kyle takes Dex's gun and fires a shot because he wanted to match it with the bullet of the dead girl, AXX did not like this activist at all, and Kyle leaves from there. Now the seller is the sleeping man comes to the tattoo artist and asks about the tattoo. He said that officer Kyle had asked about it, in which that tattoo was made on the body of the dead girl. When the tattoo artist says that I did not make that tattoo, and you have to leave from here. Then Sailor came out, and there he got a message from the tattoo artist that do not talk about this tattoo, and leave from here. Then Sailor was shocked to hear this. A T-night Sailor came in the car with his household goods. Then the killer came from behind and killed him by strangulating him. The next day a party was going on at Paul's house, where all the people from the police station had come. Here along with Kyle, Danny also came and started talking to him. Both of them start remembering the old days. Here an officer tells Naya everything about Kyle. Some girls were bathing in the pond. Then a girl saw Sailor's dead body floating, due to which she gets very scared. At night, when Naya was working in the police station, she found a photo of a little girl who looked like the girl who died, and this girl also disappeared in the same national park years ago. Then Naya compared both the photos, and both were the same. The girl's name was Lucy. She was in the forest. She was trying to find out which way Lucy had gone. Then she found the dead body of a sailor. Then she got a call from Naya. It was told that the name of the girl who died was Lucy. Now we saw Lucy's past, in which she was with her mother, and both were talking. It was revealed that Lucy's mother was mentally disturbed, and she used to talk about after death. She had told many things about herself to Lucy in her childhood itself. Her mother's nose started bleeding. Then she understood that she would not be able to live for long, and from there she came back to her home. After a few days, Lucy lost her mother, and from now on, her stepfather, whose name is Safe, was going to take care of her. On the other hand, both of them also tell Paul that the girl who died was Lucy. But 10 years ago, Lucy left her dad Safe's house and disappeared. No one knew anything about her. Everyone suspected that Safe must have killed her. But no proof was found against Safe, and then Naya asked about Safe. Gail says that someone killed him thinking he was Lucy's murderer. But in reality no proof was found against him. Kyle talks about Lucy's brother that we have to talk to him. Then Kyle comes out and finds Danny there. She says, I did not complain about you to Paul. I am just worried about you, and you asked me if I am happy? So the truth is that I am not happy. I try to call her son, but I am not able to do it. And I wish I could be a good mother. Then Kyle also gets emotional after hearing this. Kyle tells him that I also suspect Dex in Lucy's case. Then Denny got shocked on hearing Dex's name and immediately left from there. Then Naya came there, and both of them left to go to Lucy's brother. When she went inside, a boy ran away after seeing her. Then Kyle followed him, and that boy caught Kyle and started fighting. He even beats him. But Naya caught him at gunpoint. It was revealed that he is Lucy's brother. Kyle says we are policemen. Then both of them asked him about Lucy. He says that she disappeared years ago, and after that I have not come to know anything about this till date. We have never met in the last 10 years. Then Naya told that she is dead. Lucy's brother got shocked. Then Kyle asked about Lucy's drugs. He then said that I don't know. Then both of them left from there, in which Kyle still wanted to know what might have happened to Lucy 10 years ago, and now Naya thought that maybe she had left the house because of her dad and brother's behavior. Both of them started leaving from there. Then Kyle found out about Naya that her husband was accused of drug theft, and due to this, he was suspended in the police station. Kyle tells about himself that I like to live with the beauty of nature. This is the reason why I live here in the national park. When both of them came back, all the reporters were asking questions to the mayor. Then Kyle came to the office, and an officer told that the media people are now angry with the death of Sailor after Laysai, and are asking a lot of questions. At home at night, Kyle starts looking at the files of Laysai and Sailor. He was sad that I involved Sailor in this case, and that poor guy was killed, and after the death of his son, Kyle does not want life. The next day, Kyle and a local man were together. Kyle told him that Lacey is dead. He is shocked because he thought that Safe had killed Lacey years ago. Kyle tells everyone that this is what it seems, and Lacey was born in this city itself. Then both of them came to Safe's house, where a man was living now. Kyle told that Lacey, who is Safe's daughter, has died here. Did she come to this house? He says no, but I saw this girl on the mountain in front who had run away. Then Kyle understood after seeing that place that Lacey is refreshing memories with her mother there. Now Kay wanted to know more about Lacey, where she was hiding all these years, and how she reached here again. Now Kyle came and met the tattoo artist, and he had sent a message to Sailor for a tattoo. He started asking about it. Then the tattoo artist did not tell anything. Kyle asked the tattoo artist to tell the truth and hit him. Then he told the meaning of that tattoo. Kyle asked about the drug pills, and then the tattoo artist says that I do not deal in drugs. That is why I do not know anything about it, and that is why I told Sailor to stay away from all this. On the other hand, Nyan came to Hippies' tribe where there was no one at the moment. That's why she went inside the hut to check, but then a lot of wood fell on her, and she fell into a deep cave built under the hut. Then Kale came to her house. Then he saw that Naya's car and horse were also there, but she herself was not there, whereas she was stuck in the cave. She moved forward. Then she came to know that this cave was very long. Here she found a very small way through which she could go out. Then Naya started going fast from that way, but on going ahead, her head got stuck between two stones, and after the trouble, water was filling up there. Then Naya became very sad there because she was about to die. But then Kale had come from behind, and he told Naya to calm down and come back because he could not reach there. Then Naya first calmed down by remembering her son, and she slowly came back. Then Kyle took him out from there, and he started praising Naya because she had left a lot of marks outside the cave. Because of this, Kyle was able to reach there. Now they found a mask here which had a mark similar to drugs and tattoos. At night, Naya came and slept with her son. She had a narrow escape. She was very sad remembering this. Kyle found a picture of Lacey's childhood in the pictures and then showed us Lacey's past in which Safe used to take out all his anger on Lacey after Lacey's mother died. Then she was very sad in her room. But someone else came to her room through the window, seeing which Lacey became very happy. Then when she grew up, she came to the hill and started remembering her mother, just like she used to feel in her childhood. Then Lacey ran away from there and came to her tent far away because she lived in the forest. There was a happy girl with her here. This is the same person whom Naya was asking by showing the photo because both of them used to be friends. She stopped Lacey from going away because she was worried about Lacey. But Lucy did not listen to him, and she proceeded further in the forest. Lucy went to the same cave in which Naya was trapped, wearing a mask. In the present time, Kyle and Naya were preparing to go to the forest. After some time, both of them were looking at things around the same cave in the forest. When they went inside the cave, they found that there were many such caves and thousands of paths. When they came out of the other path, they found a lot of garbage there, and that garbage was probably used to make drugs. They found the cut part of the face of a drug dealer there, who was brutally killed by someone. They came to know that someone killed him a week ago and threw him here, and he was shot. Then Naya also found the rest of his body parts, which must have been scratched by animals. They gave the parts of his body to the head of Hippies. Kyle suspected that these people could be involved in all the murders. That is why Kyle called the police here. He asked Lacey about the drugs and the drug dealer, but the head of Hypus did not know anything about all this. Kyle asked, "Why do you live in that place?" Then she said that when my life was set, I came to know that I have cancer. I realized that even money cannot save me. That is why I decided to live there, because I want to die in nature. That is why I came and started living in the forest. Now see, because of nature, even after 17 years, I am alive today, and now I have started hating the world. Then Kyle came to Paul in anger, and he knew that he would not find out anything from the head of Hypus. Paul showed Kyle Lacey's DNA report in which there was no data of Lacey's brother in Lacey's family record. Then Kyle got suspicious that it happened that Safe must be her stepfather. That is why the father and son must be torturing her. Outside, a boy came to meet Kyle. Kyle came and started questioning him, and that boy told that there is a church in Nevada City outside the forest, and Lucy lived in the father's house there for many years. He shows him the photo, which was taken many years ago. Now, after knowing this, Kyle left from there. On the other hand, Naab was about to go back after collecting evidence. Then she meets Hippie Girl on the way, and she asked her about Lucy. Then Hippie says that both of us used to live together. Lucy used to go to the cave again and again for some work of hers, but I did not know what was there. She was living here since childhood. But then she left from here and went to some other place. But she came back here again. But still Kyle did not agree to this thing. Then I gave money to Dex and asked him to kill the rich man. Dex killed the rich man after torturing him and made his body disappear forever. And when Kyle came to know about this, he got angry with me and he ruined his life by drinking alcohol and left me too, and maybe now you will also leave me. Dex is finished. That's why I am telling you everything and I leave it to you what to do next. Hearing this, her husband got very upset. On the other hand, everyone starts praising Naya, due to which she was very happy. But now they had to find out about Dex's drug business, how far it has spread. At night, Danny comes and meets Kyle and says that nothing can happen to me now. Then Kyle says that I still see our son. I have never been able to forget him, and neither will I be able to forget him. We play together, and I do not care that this is wrong, because this thing gives me happiness and I promise that now I will try to change my life. Kyle was sitting near the pond at night, where a local man came and started drinking alcohol. Kyle says that I have quit drinking and I want Lucy's body so that we can bury her and her soul can rest in peace. Then he says that you had worked very hard on Lucy's case earlier, but now you have to leave these things. Then Kyle says that I will think about it, because he still wanted to know everything about Lucy. So the next day, Kyle told Paul that I am going to Nevada, and only after going there, maybe I will know something. Now Paul was against this thing, but Kyle left from there and reached the Church of Nevada, which was ruined. He saw the house near the church where an old woman lived, but she could not even speak properly. Then Kyle showed her Lucy's photo and asked about her. Then the woman did not tell anything. While checking the house, Kay came down to the basement, and he came to know that those people must have kept the children captive here. Here he saw the same marks which Lucy had made in the hut too. The old woman says that my husband used to run this place, and my daughter also used to come here sometimes. Kyle once met the old woman's daughter and asked her about Lucy. Then that girl told that my dad was a church father, and she used to raise children in the name of the church, in which she used to keep the children imprisoned in the church by taking money from the government and sometimes even from the children's mom and dad. Everyone thought that my dad was very good, but she used to give very little food to the children after taking money and did not take care of them by locking them in the basement. Then she says that Lucy also used to live here, but she used to cry a lot and hated my dad a lot. She had threatened my dad that I am the daughter of a policeman who will come and catch you. But then one day she ran away, and now Kyle is shocked to hear this. He calls Paul and asks for help in solving this case. After a few hours, both of them are near the pond. Paul asked Hal, "What did you find out?" Then Kyle said that Lucy used to live in the church. I checked her DNA report again. Then I came to know that her DNA matches with your daughter, which you had already hidden from me by removing it from the paper. That means Lucy is actually your daughter. So Paul accepted this thing and said that my wife did not know about this. But then Lucy's mother told her before dying that I am her real father. Then Kyle asked, "Did you send Lucy away from Safe's house?" Then Paul said yes, because Lucy's mother had told me that Safe beats both of them. That is why I sent Lucy away from there and left her with the church father. It was heard that he was a very good father. Then I tried to trap Safe, but in the meantime someone killed him. Then Kyle says, "Why did you not go back to get her?" Father and his family used to beat the children a lot. So Paul says that I had to look after my family too, but then Lacey grew up and came back, and if she would have told everyone the truth, then I would have had to reveal the truth that I offered her a lot of money and a house, but she still did not agree. I came to know that she was living with Dex. Then she started blackmailing me and taking money from me, and I had also given her a lot of money. And then I came to know that she had started living in this forest, and that is why I asked her to leave from here. But then one day she went for a walk in the forest with my granddaughter. Then I followed her. I left my granddaughter at home and explained to her that she has to leave this place. But she was running away, and to stop her I fired a bullet near her which accidentally hit her leg, and then she ran from there, so I followed her. I just wanted to explain to her, but she was very scared, and while running she got injured and came near the hill. She took her life and fell down and got killed. But it is not my fault. I was doing all this only for the good of my family. Then Kyle says that you did wrong by killing Paul because she was also your daughter, and now you will have to give her justice yourself. And now as Kyle starts leaving from there, Paul shoots himself and takes his own life. Kyle is very saddened by this, and Paul's body drowns in the water and flows away in the river. After a few days, the local man and his people together performed Lacey's funeral. He was buried, etc., so that his soul could get peace. Paul also came near the pond and was remembering his son. He was sad that I did not save my son. Then his son's soul says, "Papa, it doesn't matter. You have no fault in this, and now I am going to leave from here forever, so that my soul can also get peace, and you too, and you should fix your life after me." Kyle felt sad for this, but he agreed. But he says that, "Son, you will always be in my memories," and now both of them take their last goodbye. The next day, Naya came to Kyle's house and found a box in which Kyle had left all his son's toys for Naya's son. Then Naya took the horse from there and went ahead so that she could protect the national park. On the other hand, Kyle is also going to the national park. He had decided to forget his past and sorrows forever, and now he will start a new life. He was happy thinking about this, and with this the season ends here.